You could do two different things. Of course, I don't have any of the stuff that I need. Yo everybody, this is Rock with the Great, aka the Toy Bookie. And in today's video, we are going to be making dioramas, or at least showing you how you could start to make dioramas like these out of cheap foam board like these. Very simple, very fun, very cheap. This video is for beginners. Ouch, I just hit the wall. So I've been watching a lot of videos. I feel like I've been taking things that I like from each one, and also some stuff that just works for me that's actually easier than I've been seeing a lot of people doing. We're going to be giving some tips, so chill, you know, stay for the ride and live for the beard. What? There was a saying there and I totally missed it. Let's get to it right now. Alright, so I'm not good at DIY stuff. I'm more of just a wing it guy. So I'm just going to show you guys instead of trying to explain to you guys. You could use a ruler and the blade. I don't really do anything by the rules or by the ruler. So this is just going to be... Alright, so we're going to just show you with this little cube. Basically so you can get the idea down and then you could start moving on to other projects. But this is basically everything you're going to need to know on how to make bigger ones just on this tiny little piece. I'm going to cut this up into like little like cylinder, what are they called? Little bricks, but they're not bricks. They're like bigger. They're gray, whatever. Okay, you're going to want to cut that there. Try and keep it even, but you don't need to keep it even. You're going to want to follow it around. You follow it around to the best of your abilities. These are, I'm going to make destroyed cinder blocks, that's the word. I'm going to make destroyed cinder blocks, so I'm not really trying to go for 100% accuracy. Now, this is where you could do two different things. Of course, I don't have any of the stuff that I need. Alright, so now you could do this two different ways. After you make the cuts, you could use a pen and you could go over the lines and it makes like a little bit of an engraving. If you use like the pen on them. And I usually do this way. See, there you go, it starts defining. You could either do that pen way, or you could just actually kind of carve out the columns right here. This is weird. This is my first ever DIY, so bear with me. Yeah, so you're gonna want to, you could just cut this out. Like, see, like that, you cut them out, they're starting to look a little separate. Of course it's not focusing. Why wouldn't you focus on this? So you just keep doing this all the way around and we'll get into the next thing. So after you carve out the pieces you want to carve out, this is a fun part. You take a ball of tinfoil. Where is it? I'm trying to find the camera. Okay. And then you just rub it in there. See, look, now it's actually starting to look like rocks. Look at that. Very cool. So and then you go all different ways. You go pretty hard in it, hard in that paint, and you just rough it up a little bit. I'm going to keep the bottom untextured because in case I want it to stand up or something like that. Now that you textured it, we're going to be applying a base coat. But the base coat is like a special mixture of stuff that I found from a few people doing online, which I will be sharing with you right now. All you need is like cheap black paint, like any type of Walmart or craft store paint. They're usually like 50 cents. And then put water in there, a little bit of water, and Mod Podge. That's the trick I've been seeing a lot of people doing, and it makes a difference. See, like people, some people just drip it on there, and then I even wet it a little bit more just to be, and then you just get it all in here, let it soak up everything. The Mod Podge adds a layer of protection, so it's, so you get like a base coat and protection to the pink foam. So I'm going to be putting this on right now, and then we'll go to the next one. Alright, so you're going to want to let this dry for longer, but I'm filming this video and it works either way basically. So I'm going to just go to the next step without too much weight in between. But you're supposed to let this fully dry. But you know what? Live life on the edge. It doesn't really matter. It's just diorama background pieces anyway. So I'm going to take a gray. Oh, I'm going to take a gray right now. And I'm just gonna put the gray on there. Yeah, see, it's still all wet, but that's okay. I don't care. Look at that. If it dries, it dries. I'm gonna lay it on there pretty heavy also, because you're gonna be layering up from here. So, you know, just have fun with it. Get it all in the crevices. Or you could not get it in the crevices, let the crevices be black, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Look. So you're gonna just wanna paint this gray and then let that one dry for sure. So let that gray dry and we'll come back to this. Alright, some time has passed and it's just dry enough. And now I have a lighter gray now. And I'm going to be doing some dry brushing. Let's see. You're gonna wanna get the paint just a little bit on the brush, like, you know, dab it off so it's just a little bit. So some people go like this direction, but you could just, you know, just do it from all over like that. There you go. And it just highlight all the darkened areas. See, this is where things start to pop. Look at that. That's already looking nice. And you didn't even do much. You know? Got a little bit more paint on your brush. Feel like Bob Ross in this thing, you know what I'm saying? Bob Fila, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just get those corners right there. The corners really make things pop. Let's see, can we get in there? Look at that, like that. I see some people, they say like go down, like so it looks like it's doing a. Look at that, beautiful. We'll let this dry and then we'll get to the next step. So I let this sit overnight. I'm already really liking how it came out, and you could stop right here. People add different colors. This is just basic. Like if you want to get the basic diorama stuff down, then you could start experimenting. So we'll save other things for other videos. So you really want to do the black wash underneath it, because I showed this little piece I did to show just painting a piece gray with no black wash, and it actually works. You know, it's fine. It's like a little brick, but you really want to add that dark black wash underneath it's just so all the other colors pop, like it goes into all the holes. It just makes a difference. You know, this also isn't protected with the Mod Podge, you know, base coat with the black and everything. So just wanted to show you guys, like, you don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it any of these ways, but right now we're just going to put, now that this is fully dry, we're going to put some Mod Podge on top of it, and it'll give it like this hard coating, so it's not like really a foam piece. It'll feel more like a plastic accessory. So and it'll seal it, you know. So we're going to put this Mod Podge on here, and then we'll come back and we'll see how it's looking. The Mod Podge is almost dried. You can still see in some of the cracks. It's wet, but it'll have like a plastic feel to it. And then that's it. You're done, man. You could add more things to it. You could add moss to this. You could drive it, like dirty this up. I'll do that in another video, but right now, look, we got a little, look, this looks like I'm holding little stones. So very happy with how it came out. Super, super, super quick. That's what this video is about. This is just like DIY super quick. Look at that. Look, see, and it even has like a weird, you know, it doesn't sound like foam, you know? It turns into like little plastic things, man. It's very cool, very cheap, very, you know, very. So, hope you guys found this informative. I hope to do more DIYs, and, you know, this is one of my first few, so, you know, I'm still getting the hang of things, but let's have fun. Let's do it. Stay great, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Hopefully there's more, you know, low budget DIYs in the future. So stay great, guys. You know, always, links are always down below. Subscribe. Let's get to 23K. We're at 22K. Let's get to 23K. And yeah, peace.